Yes. So this is our Genius Hour project. We made potato cannons and we called them the Spud Gun.
So I picked this. Why we picked a potato gun? So one day, me and Nate were at Landon's house and he has a potato gun and he shot it. We both thought it was really cool, so we decided to make one for the Genius Hour when it came up.
And we have never done anything like this. This was completely new to us, and we just looked up a few YouTube videos and we found out very easy steps on how to make one.
So this is our original plan. As you can see, we had 2 potato guns on the top, and there's a swivel so we can move up and down so we can aim it. And we have 2 triangular bottoms, so like it'll be the base of the potato gun.
And we had to make the guns. We were planning to have 2 guns on the top, and we did this by priming PVC pipe and then gluing it and applying pressure to make sure it's sealed. This was the first test, and the first time we shot this, it actually launched out of our hands because we weren't prepared for how much kick it had. This is the second time, and it went much better. This is us loading potato. You have to place the potato down a little bit before the edge of the tube so that the explosion from the spark has enough time to reach and push the potato out. I think you should have left the sound on. Now it's just awkward. So that was the second test, actually.
Yes, look off the video. For it to go to the slide.
Oh. And this was us testing it out on a target, but I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. Oh, you can't see it. But that was a pumpkin, and that was in slow motion, and it still obliterated it, and you can't even see it. Next one. And this is what it looks like shooting it at night. Right here is my face, and I'm holding it right here, and that's what the explosion looks like. We timed this perfectly, or it was a matter of luck, and we were able to see the explosion travel up and out, and actually in the dark you can see fire come out the barrel when the potato is launched. And this was our plan for making the base, being able to swivel up and down and having the board connect to it. So what we did is we took 2 PVC pipes and we put them inside each other so they could spin in a circular motion. And then we put 2 more on top of that so that we could drill down into those and attach these with epoxy. This is what it looked like.
So yeah, these are the 2 horizontal bars going on the swivel right there. And so at first we epoxied it. That didn't quite work. We'll get to that like in the difficulties. This is the first we were gonna have like 2 triangular bases onto the bottom of the potato gun, and we instead used 3 legs, 1 in front and 2 in back, and they had wheels on them so we could move them around. So we'd actually move side to side and up and down so we could get like a full like 360 fire.
And this is when we made the handles. To do this, we had to wire from the top of the cannons down into the PVC pipe to create the handles. We had to drill in 2 holes here and here so we could fit the handles in with the wires. And the igniters were connected to the wires that were fed back up to the potato cannons. These pictures demonstrate what it sort of looked like. And this is putting it all together. What we did is we attached the 2 on triangular bases so that it would create like a cup format so that it would like lay in there without moving back and forth. And then to finish it off, we tied twine around it. Wasn't the smartest idea, but that's how we held it together for the time being. And
some of the difficulties we had is when we epoxied the 2 bars onto the swivel, it just didn't stay and it always broke because it didn't have much contact, so it couldn't get a good connection. So we instead used a bunch of zip ties and duct tape, and that worked a lot better.
And this is the final test with it all mounted, and we have twine in this, and then later, for the final product, we use zip ties. Okay, click off the video. And this was our final product. As you can see, we used zip ties to secure everything down. It made it look a lot nicer and a lot neater, and it actually provided a tighter grip so that the guns wouldn't move whatsoever. And the summary. At the beginning, we thought it would be very fun to shoot. We were correct. It was a lot of fun to shoot, and we had a great time building it.
Another thing we learned is that like some things may not go your way, but if you still can make it like turn out good.
You guys learn a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we ask some questions?
Yeah, as long as they're relevant.
Okay.
Did you like actually have buttons like that you press and then it shot, or?
Well, here, go to the list.
Right here. If you look right here, we put we put little grill igniters with the little red buttons on top so that you could push it down and it would fire.
So you can like fire like if you press the right one down and fire the right gun, and like left one, so you can do it like side. You can do that at the same time. We're like,
Yeah.
Were both your friends on leave with this?
yeah.
Not at first, but yeah.
So now what's going to happen with it? You're going to take it apart or keep it together?
We're gonna keep it together and kind of bring it to parties. Not parties, but not parties. Ella?
Did you ever like hit anything with it besides like when you tried to do something? Like did you accidentally hit something?
We hit a tree.
Well, yeah. But we made sure we weren't shooting at anything because it's pretty dangerous.
Did it ever shoot backwards?
No, I don't think so. It exploded once.
Really?
Yeah, and it singed all my face.
Tell us about that. That's more interesting.
We had issues with it sparking one time, and in the back, this is where you put the hairspray in. And so I had put hairspray in there, and I had tried launching it, but nothing happened. So when I went to look at it, I opened up the back, and I looked for a spark, and when I clicked it, it like exploded backwards into my face. So that was fun.
That's why your mom did it. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Great job. Go ahead.
Wait, I'm going the wrong way.
Since Danny's not quite here, can you flip through hers and now get it?
Where's Malachi?
Right there.
How much time did it work on it? Was it just a couple days that you worked together on it, or did you had to go buy the stuff too?
We worked on it at least 5 days together.
I did how to like install, like take out my hard drive on my laptop. Why I picked this is because, well, I wanted to like learn what about in my laptop was, because Zach built my first gaming PC. I put my SSD in, but yeah, I haven't done one of these, but I put one of those over there, an SSD into my computer. And then how you do it is first you gotta take this off, and then you're supposed to take the battery out, but I figured out you don't have to do that. You can just take that out and have my video. So yeah, I'm taking the screws out right now, and took the disk drive out so you could get the cover off. I took the cover off, and now I'm taking the screws out of the hard drive. And I took it out, and that's the hard drive, and it's like in a plate. And so put it back in. What was hard is I almost snapped this in half because it was not coming off, and then this the connector, if you put too much force on it, it's gonna break. And then overcoming challenges was like I was always afraid of breaking my bracket to take it out, and I figured I learned that like don't worry, and just try stuff, because you know you want experiences in life.
Thank you. Alright, Danny's not here. Does anyone else want to go today before Danny gets back? Okay. Alright, so what we're going to do now then is we'll go over test results since we're kind of waiting on the food.
Do you want me to stop the video?
What's that?
Do you want me to stop the video?
Yeah, please do. I don't need to.